There's my theory on life and us. Now, that's the dry part of the pavement, and this is the wet part, right? And there's a line all the way down for miles. And what this wet part tells us is that the sweeper truck was here, and it swept up all the trash in the gutters, and, of course, any Sandman drawings would be swept up too. But what we know from this, and all we had to do is look, no one has to tell us a thing, but the truth is, this is kind of very much like my theory of the Snail Trail. And the Snail Trail is, quick story, my mother used to wash away the trail of the snail. In the morning she'd scrub the front stairs and she'd wash away the snails. She hated them. She'd pour salt on them too. Anyway, she'd kill them and wash the whole step down. And it was a sandstone step, and it used to gleam in the sunshine. So one morning I'm standing out there in the front, and by God, it's this pavement is drying, and the sandstone is drying before my eyes, and I still see beneath all of that a little silver trail where the snail had passed the night before, or that day before it got killed by Florrie. Anyway, so without us knowing, I mean, a stranger wouldn't know that it was a sweeping truck. You might guess it was, but the point is, the truck left behind a trail. Look at, like, for example, look at that. That's a definite trail of the truck, right? And that tells us all, without anyone saying anything, a truck was here, and it left a trail. And so did that snail, right? So the truck's trail and the snail's trail is, the analogy I'm making is that this is like us in our behavior toward each other. Every one of us leaves a trail by our actions. What we do to each other, to ourselves, to the world, all the overt actions that can be observed about us and everyone else. What do we do? What kind of a trail do we leave behind? And my point is that we all leave a trail. Every single one of us, every single movement leaves a trail. Some are silent, some are invisible, but one way or the other, our actions, of our spiritual, physical, and emotional actions, leave a trail. And for all to see, the perceptive can see it quicker and easier than others, but the point is, we all leave the trail. And so you don't need a shrink. You don't read some deep psychoanalysis of, why we do what we do. That's not the question. The point is, we do what we do. And we do it all the time. So we can say one thing, oh, I'm this person and I do that and I like this and I'm those things, and that may be true. You may be truthful. We may be truthful. But on the other hand, your actions, the trail, these trails we leave behind tell everyone. Not the blind, not the people who are not looking, but the people who are looking really, objectively, if you can, are told everything. That truck swept away all the trash, period. I did this. I said that. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. I didn't say this when I should have. Trails. They're all trails. They're all clues to who the fuck we are to each other. And so, once again, in this mournful kind of 66, getting close to the back now. The last few holes on the golf course. And it better be fucking good. It better be decent. It better be with good intent. And it better be, in the very least, through all of your struggles and troubles, making a fucking effort. Making an effort to step out and help someone other than your fucking self. Or if it's not just to help someone, it's to try to make some positive thing flow in this dysfunctional fucking place all around us. It's like there's great beauty but great misery and great sadness glossed over by a veneer of happiness or contentment, and it's not there. We know it's not there. Anyway, that's my melancholy mantra this morning, and if it makes sense, comment on it. If it doesn't, go fuck yourself. And the fucking horse you came in on, no offense. Anyway, I was just cruising along there. I saw 10 coppers in the doorway. What the fuck? Are they robbing a bank or something? It was like they were all talking agitatedly, like. Anyway, it was the night squad, and they were going off in a minute. So there was only like 4 units, but I never did find out what they were up to. I saw a couple guys cruising by, looking alarmed to see did we find somebody or not. Go ahead, take your life in. No, actually, that person is running correctly on the fucking sidewalk. There you are. Excuse my vulgarity, but I do have a bit of French in my blood.